Hey guys, I am Dark Master Overlord, and today I'm going to share with you my very first video game idea. Well, it's actually not a video game, it's more of a card game, board game. Here's how it works. There's a board and it's 5 blocks wide and 20 blocks long. Each block is big enough to hold a card. This is just a picture. This is just a piece of paper. Obviously, the cards will not be as big as the size of a piece of paper. It'll be like, a card will be about the size of a Yu-Gi-Oh card or a Pokemon card, because, or just any typical, or like, it's a card game, so like any typical card game, the cards will be the size of like that, about that big. Maybe smaller. You get the idea. So, let's go over some of the creature types I came up with. Oh, and by the way, I did not come up with all of these on my own. My brother helped. Let me read them to you. These are all the creature types me and my brother came up with. We have human, humanoid, dragon, demon, necro, Valkyrie, animal, beast, mythic, war machine, golem, and behemoth. Now here are the elements. Fire, water, earth, sky, ice, lightning, venom, light, dark, and metal. Now here are the this is fire, that's what fire looks like. This is water, it's just a bunch of waves. Earth, Earth has just two lines going through it, two parallel lines going through it. I sort of messed up on this one. This one I messed up on, so I just sort of scribbled that out. That was supposed to be light. I mean, it was supposed to be sky. So, what the element looks like for light is literally just a blank circle. It's literally just a circle with white, with like a blank in the middle. There's nothing in the middle of the light element. All right. Next we have ice. Ice is like water, except it's like sharp looking, like teeth. It looks like a pair of teeth. So that's ice. Next we have a gear, which stands for metal. So metal, the metal element has a gear. I'm a very bad artist, by the way, guys. I'm a very, very bad artist. So that's supposed to be a gear. This one's venom. It looks like a drop of water. This one is venom. Dark is just a fully black colored in circle. Sky has two lines going through the middle like an X. And lightning is, just looks like lightning. Now that we got all that out of the way, those are the monster types and elements we've come up with so far. Here's a picture of a dragon. Yes, I know it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, isn't it? But anyway, this is a creature card. There's 3 types of cards in the game. Creatures, power cards, and relic cards. This is a creature card. Creature cards always have a name, like Thunder Dragon, and they have an element. This one has the element of lightning. Every creature card has a picture. And every creature card has the 4 following things. A power level. The power level states how much damage it does. Like, when it attacks another monster or the castle, that's how much damage it'll do. So this one does 80 damage. And it has HP. HP stands for hit points. How much health it has. How much damage it can take until it goes down. This one has 70. And SR stands for summoning requirement. This one requires 1 tribute. That means you have to tribute 1 monster that on your side of the... That means you have to tribute 1 monster you control to summon this monster. And then, of course, the type is dragon. Now, we already went over all the creature types. The creature types are human, humanoid, dragon, demon, necro, Valkyrie, animal, beast, mythic, war machine, golem, and behemoth. This one also has a weakness. Its weakness is venom. Naturally, every monster has an element, but not every monster has a weakness. This one does have a weakness, though. Just for an example, this one's weakness is venom. As you can see, this creature's venom is weakness. So this creature's card is weakness is venom. Basically, what that means is if you have a creature whose element, this is their element. The element will be at the top right-hand corner of the card. At the top right-hand corner of the card, the element will be shown. And let's just say the creature's element is venom. If a creature whose venom is power is 30, if a creature who is the venom element has a power of 30 and it attacks this creature, it'll take 60 damage because its weakness is venom. But if this creature attacks a creature whose weakness is lightning, it'll do 160 damage because its power is 80. So naturally, you just take the power of the creature, multiply it by 2. That's how much damage it'll do. If that's the weakness of a monster, if that's the weakness of a creature it attacks. So naturally, if a creature's weakness is water and it's attacked by a creature whose element is water, that creature will do twice the damage of its power level to that monster. I hope this isn't all too confusing. Let's move on to the next card type. We have. Sorry, I got another terrible picture. It was supposed to be a balancing scale, and I sort of messed it up. But basically, every power and relic card has a picture and it has text. Text explaining what the card does. Typically, a power card just does stuff like drawing cards, giving your monsters like bonuses, like power or HP bonuses, or remove its weakness. Power cards will also allow you to like summon monsters or power cards do all sorts of things. Relic cards, typically what a relic card does is you attach it to your castle. You can equip up to 2 relic cards to your castle, and you can only have 2 of the same relic card in your entire deck. You can have 5 of the same creature type, and you can have 5 of the same card type. You can have 5 of the exact same cards in your deck. So let's just say I want 5 Thunder Dragons, right? I can have up to 5 Thunder Dragons in my deck, but no more than 5. I can only have 5 or less in my deck. But relic cards are different. Relic cards, you can only have 2 of the same relic cards in your deck. So a relic or power card always has a picture and text explaining what it does. Some relic cards don't do anything except allow you to like summon a specific element, because typically your castle only summons one element. At the beginning of the game, you choose one element, and that's the element your castle can summon. Castles always start out with 500 hit points. And by the way, if you're wondering where the castle is located, it's located in the very middle on both ends. Both players get one castle. It's located in the very middle of the board on both ends of the board. So, and each player gets one half of the board. So one player gets this half, the other player gets the other half of the board. So like I said, castle started with 500 hit points, and sometimes even creature cards will have effects like power and relic cards do, but usually a creature card does not have an effect. At least that's how it is for right now. Maybe in the future, you know, every single creature card will have an effect of some kind. I mean, they're actually called abilities. So someday in the future, we'll make, more and more creature cards with abilities. But for now, we're, like, just doing what we got. We're doing what we can. Right now, we've only come up with, like, a few cards for the game. The deck limit is 50 cards. So when you build your deck, it has to have exactly 50 cards in it. Not 49 or less, not 51 or more. It has to have exactly 50 cards. When you start the game, both players draw 6 cards from their deck. The player who goes first does not draw a card on their first turn. But after that player's turn is over, the player who goes next gets to draw a card. And then after that player's turn is over, the player who goes next, the other player gets to draw a card. So basically, you start off with 6 cards in your hand, and you draw 1 card at the start of your turn during the second turn of the game. And there you have it. We're still coming up with more rules for this game. If there is any like video game or card making company out there watching this, please comment down below if you would like to come meet me or just talk to me on the phone or email me. Please let me know if you are interested in making this a game. Me and my brother Joshua worked very hard on this. We would love to know if somebody out there who owns a company would love to actually make this into a game. If anybody out there, Konami or like whoever invented whoever's out there who can make a card game, please let us know. If there's any video game company of any kind out there, any company at all, it doesn't even have to be a video game company, just any company out there that can make a card game, please let me know down in the comments. Go down in the comments and comment that you're a company and you would like to help me make this a real card game. That would be fantastic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next vid.